Chapter 12?
Let's do this!
Yeah,
Chapter 12! Woo! 12:25 a.m. a.m.
7 chapters left? Alright then. It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camellia, and not the minister's daughter. Ha.
Oh.
When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled. Great. Great.
Lord, she's doing her hold it.
I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter. Wow. And they sensed my presence, and they were already gone and such.
Pretty much. But Camellia, why would they have Camellia? Whatever. Her father is the stupid old Justice Minister.
I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. You Jake. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow.
That poor girl kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much.
Cruel twist of fate, I agree. And there are those other twists too. Like, the kidnappers winding up in using Camelia's old house as their hideout.
There's no way it could be just a coincidence.
And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead.
I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stay and back.
Fuck you! Who cares about distance at a time like this? You bitch, shut up. Look, seriously, you need to just no. Your daughter's not even kidnapped. It wasn't, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Lynn's going on a tangent.
Right?
How could I believe in you? I'm a realist.
Seriously, if you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home. And oh yeah, I forgot she won't answer.
I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer.
Wait, she won't? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna act surprised about this.
It's complicated. Why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal?
No. I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it is not my daughter?
Surprise!
Wee woo woo wee.
Oh, that's Cabanella.
Oh yeah. That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. When'd you get here?
I know, right?
Miss me, baby.
Inspector Cabanella. Dun 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 dun.
Dun dun dun. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister.
Good God.
The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. I thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Detective Jowd.
Dun 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 dun. Detective Jowd. Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynn, please don't apologize to me.
Hey, look, a new face sprite. Ah, the beautiful beloved between a teacher and student brings a tear to my eye. ...
Well,
Lynn doesn't really know that Jowd is innocent. She just believes it from the bottom of her heart. The execution and the kidnappings are threats, and time marches on. I'll gather information and see if I can think of something. This all relates back to me somehow, I just know it. Wait, let's see what this dialogue is over here.
you knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella, that the execution was tonight?
I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you.
And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing.
Ha! Oh, come on now. I know no such thing.
Wait, what?
I know two things to be true. Two things only. One, he was given the death penalty. And two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in?
If that's the case, why did you bring him here?
Plot.
Yeah, obviously.
What do you mean?
He escaped from prison, right? So why don't you just take him back to prison? I think you only brought him here.
Just to laugh in your face?
Probably. Yeah, to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right? Haha. For your own selfish reason? So are those rumors about you true? That the only thing you cared about was your spotless record? Is that more important than saving a friend?
Everybody has certain principles that they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday. It's by Jowd.
Sour Jowd. Okay, Detective Jowd. I'm a definite throw inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But
No.
yeah, there you go, wanting death again. Needs to stop that.
I don't want to talk to you, Justice Minister. But what do I do? I guess I could talk to Jowd.
So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some such.
Okay. Some kidnappers are saying that they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter.
That's terrible. What's their demand?
They're carrying out your execution tonight.
Had no idea I was so hated. The minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple.
How the heck did you barge in here like that?
Because, remember, whenever dead people could just talk to each other telepathically, because why not? Exactly, like you said. Because it really isn't the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camellia.
Oh, he's gonna get that serious face on.
Yeah, I know, right? What? Camellia?
I checked it out for myself, I'm positive.
No, it can't be!
Oh. And by the way, Camellia told me something interesting. She said the one that killed her mother 5 years ago was herself.
What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him!
Shut up, Jowd.
I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Ella. And when I'm executed tonight, that'll be the end of it.
But why does he want to die? So she...
Because he's in denial.
Yeah.
Camellia won't have to suffer anymore after tonight.
But she was never suffering. No, never mind. For a capable detective, you say mighty, incredible, misguided things.
Yeah,
You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours.
yeah, again. Is it true what Camellia said? Maybe.
Why don't you tell us what you know already?
It's time for another story. To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife Alma's birthday. Came home from work and she went in first. Bang! Gunshot.
I could have easily been Jowd.
Oh no. I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camellia, just the two of them.
So the little lady's mother died right in front of her.
Oh my, that's so horrible.
No secrets in the ghost world.
Camellia told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move.
An impossible move? Alright then.
It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Elma. There's no other explanation. That's what I've convinced everyone of, even me. But tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before.
The powers of the dead, right?
That day, in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. If that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries.
Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers.
Yeah, like that lady. Yeah.
The kidnappers who abducted Camellia knew about those powers.
This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective Jowd.
There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die?
Sure, well,
Hey, let's look at that impossible move.
Camellia was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands.
You know, she was throwing all them javelins and all those iron lances.
She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions.
And Pegasuses.
And Pegasuses. But there was two very strange points about that contraption. The first was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right, that was an antique gun I'd had on display for years.
It wasn't part of the little lady's original design.
Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid. Yeah, it turned around.
For some reason.
It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around.
How would you know that?
Because that's what it was supposed to do.
Exactly.
Somebody made a change to the contraption's design and manipulated it. I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think about things then. All I knew was that I had to protect Camellia. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in.
Wow.
What kind of adjustment? The gun, of course.
The gun? Come to think of it,
It wasn't in the room.
yeah. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall.
Of course not, because I secret gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption.
Yeah, because no one believes the little girl that was good with their hands.
But one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking. So that gun really did shoot Alma. I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it? I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What? You mean... And that detective still thinks it's a music box. So that's what's in the box, huh? I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police, my own pistol. And I did a few things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When I was all done, I turned myself in. Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true? Yes, of course.
I like how Cabanella's just sitting there like...
In that case, there's still time. Yeah, I know, right? Still time. Time to solve that case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd, and of course little Camellia didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. For Camelia's sake. And so, you won't die.
Again.
Yeah. That sounds wonderful.
Let's go!
I'm gonna stop acting like an emo. Oh, the theme came on again.
Yes.
Yeah. You.
Oh, fight me.
Calm down, you're too hype.
I know. But still, fight me. You got a problem with that? Listen
No,
to
I'm
it on...
not gonna fight you over it. I know it's good too.
Alright, let's get down to business.
Thank you, Detective Jowd. Lynn, where's that music box now?
Oh.
In Temsky Park. Camellia left it there. That gun is important evidence. You better go pick it up.
He's still standing there.
Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Cecil, take care of Detective Jowd. Do something about that kidnapping so that we can get the minister on our side.
And yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say. Why would he let her do that?
Just go.
What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate.
A little change in plans. My daughter's been kidnapped. I can't go off to die without doing something.
But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back in prison, everyone's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby.
I guess we'd better prove my innocence. Double.
You gotta love that snarkiness. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend.
I want to save Camellia in more ways than one. That's all there is to it.
They have the snarkiest conversation, but alright, I see my old friend in more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision?
I was too hyped about this, I wasn't paying attention.
Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? Yeah,
Yeah.
the order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its reinforcement. Wow.
How does he do that?
I don't know. Please don't bow down to me. Especially not that low. It's weird. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna walk away. Okay, where did he pull that from?
His jacket. It's an interdimensional wormhole.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate?
Yeah. Oh, you got those.
Yeah, we got Banner.
Got Banner there.
Banter, yep. I'm glad to see Detective Jowd is all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with this proof of Jowd's innocence, it will be meaningless if Jowd or Camellia dies. I've gotta do something about that kidnapping somehow. Maybe I should ask for some evidence from the capable detective here.
The only one in the game, apparently.
Exactly.
Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. Yeah. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who's kidnapped.
But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it.
Well, it would be great if he could prove that to the minister.
Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever gonna answer that phone call.
If we call from here, right, but the telephone works in both directions.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost.
Yes?
I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change the situation.
Gee, detective.
For these past 5 years, Camellia is the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me?
I'll try. The key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
go
get his daughter to call him.
getting over there and... Hey,
No,
I
not
don't want to
talking
talk
to
to you. I don't want to talk to you.
Fuck you.
I said I don't want to talk. Right now.
Gotta go to that lady's house. See what she can smash up with her wine bottles now.
Just as I thought. The little girl is safe in her bed. Still sick.
Cough, cough.
Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. The last link in a long chain of sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened here so far tonight is related to me in some way, and I bet this mistaken-ridden abduction does too. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, it's a weird way to end the chapter right now, but yeah. Just go with it.
Yeah. Well, at least it's short, and the more short, the more soon we end it. This was like what, chapter?
Actually, wait, thinking. Did we actually, like, save anyone this chapter?
No.
It was mostly just dialogue, actually.
Not the, yeah, we didn't really
I just
save
plot moving
anybody.
along. Yeah, this is the first chapter where we just didn't save anyone. No one died for once. We just had dialogue for the plot to move along.
Wow.
Oh, well, this is surprising.
Somebody's
We'll
gonna
see you
die
next
next
time on
chapter,
Ghost
and
Trick Random Detective.
well, somebody's
Someone
gonna
died.
die next chapter, no
Someone
doubt.
may or may not die. I really don't remember, honestly.
Well, whatever then.